distraction. In 10 minutes, he'd be in town. He focused on the road's hairpin turns and switchbacks, trying to ignore the glimpses of headlights that flashed between the huge ancient trunks. The pulpit, the massive granite outcrop in the heart of the cathedral, reared in front of him, and he knew he had one more treacherous turn at its top. He slowed to take it, and a silver sports car roared by, passing him on the inside of the turn. Jason yanked the wheel to avoid a crash, but the other car moved in front of him and slammed on the brakes. He swerved to avoid it. He managed to slip past the other car, but there wasn't enough room for his Bentley on the narrow shoulder. The right wheels slipped off the side with a thunk. The car's undercarriage ground over the rock for a few feet. Then, with agonizing slowness, the car tipped into the abyss. Jason was weightless. The night world revolved outside his window. Stars, trees, rock. Stars, trees, rock. The Satoshi egg floated in front of him, drifting across the passenger compartment of the car. Regret spun through his head. His beautiful Katrina needed him, but he was unable to stop his descent. And then the tumbled granite of the forest floor reached up and smashed him like a giant's fist. Chapter 1. The second worst day of Katrina Foster's life began on a beautiful September morning with the highly anticipated first coffee from Palo Alto Coffee House. Hot cup in hand, she got in her blue Tesla and drove toward her office at Talk Incorporated, an up-and-coming tech company with an innovative AI app. Coffee was a necessity to face the barrage of legal questions she often fielded on Mondays. She was within sight of the building when she took the first sip of her matcha and shuddered. Had the new barista used skim milk instead of almond milk? It was truly terrible. She set it in the drink holder. A text dinged on her phone and she fumbled in her purse. It dinged a second time before she managed to close her fingers around the phone. The message was from her mother. "Bestimor has had a heart attack and is critical. Come home now." Katrina's breath squeezed from her chest. Her grandmother meant everything to her. Her beloved Bestimor was her rock, her mentor, and so much more. Hands shaking, she punched in, "On my way." A second message came through, this one from her best friend and Talk's chief technology officer, Liv Tompkins. "I can't find David, and the bank isn't returning my calls. I need you here now." The elusive CEO, who was Liv's boyfriend, had vanished 3 days ago. The messages reflected Katrina's past year in a nutshell. Both the grandmother she adored and the company she'd poured everything into had begun an inexorable slide downhill. She'd tried, without success, to be in 2 places at once, but she'd been utterly helpless to change either situation. Just a year ago, she was a rising star in Talk Incorporated, the AI chatbot startup everyone was talking about. She was married to the best man in the world, and they'd been living the life of their dreams for 3 wonderful years. Her life had slowly spiraled out of control, starting with Jason's death in a car accident just over a year ago. And most days, she felt like she was drowning. She parked and opened the Talk app. Jason's smiling face appeared with the text, "Hi, honey, how's it going?" Her hands trembled as she texted him. "Terrible. Bestimor's dying. And so is Talk. I can't fix it, Jason. What do I do?" She knew a chatbot imitating her husband couldn't advise her, but somehow it always helped. Relying on it wasn't healthy, but it was all she had right now. Every day she blessed Liv for talking Katrina into letting her upload all Jason's social media messages and texts so they could try out the bot. She told herself it was only because the bot needed testing before it hit the market, but little by little she depended on it more and more. The AI app filled one chink in the mortar holding her sanity together. His reply came.